Hey friends, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. In today's video, we have an exciting one. We're going to be doing a full face of Amazon bestsellers, highest rated makeup, and I'm super excited for this. Most of this stuff I did have in my collection just for the simple fact that when I first really got into makeup, I shopped on Amazon for everything just because things at the drugstore that would be $10 are like $5 on Amazon. So I did have a lot of stuff. I did have to pick up a few extra things, but I have a full face for you guys, and I'm really excited. So I'm not going to talk a lot through this video because I don't want it to be extremely long, but we are going to go ahead and jump right in. I'm going to start with the eyebrows, do eyes, and then we're going to do the face makeup. And most of this stuff will probably not be a shock because it is a lot of cult favorites. So for eyebrows, we have the Maybelline New York Total Temptation Brow Definer. I got mine in the shade 310 medium brown. So this is something that I have not tried before. But recently I have been getting into the more thicker brow pencils. And again, this stuff has the most reviews. I want to say this was like up in the 20,000s, maybe even more. So here is what the pencil looks like itself. It's kind of like a thicker, I wouldn't say it's a triangular shape because it's not. It's a little bit different. It's kind of like a diamond shape. And then here is the spoolie. This is like the smallest, shortest spoolie I've ever seen. Literally, it's so tiny. So I'm just going to go ahead and brush my eyebrows and I'm going to start filling in. All I have to say is, wow, this did an amazing job. Usually brow pencils that are thicker like this tend to be a little more waxy, but this is really good. And I really liked how fast I was able to fill in my brows. Definitely a win for this one. So next up we have eyeshadow primer. So this is the Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I actually got this in BoxyCharm, I want to say over a year ago, but this is the best selling eyeshadow primer on Amazon. The only reason I'm not a huge fan of this is because it is clear, and I like something that can cover up like the veins and stuff on my eyes, but we're just gonna go with it today. I'm just gonna take a concealer buffing brush by Jessop, and I'm just gonna stamp this around. But like, it's hard to even tell if I'm actually concealing my lids or not because I can't see anything. So we're just going to leave it as is. Usually I would set with translucent powder, but this already has no color to it, so I don't know how powder would lay on top. So we're going to go in with the eyeshadow palette next. So there was two eyeshadow palettes that had really high rankings. So I just decided to go with the one that I thought looked better and would be a better fit for me. So this is the NYX Ultimate eyeshadow palette. Just have a shade. Okay, this is the Warm Neutrals. There was one more palette, like I said, that had more ratings, probably like 1,000 more. But that one only had like 1 or 2 matte shades and it just didn't look like it was going to be that great. So none of these have a shade name, so I'm just going to go right in. So I'm first going to take this third shade over right here. And we're just going to go ahead and kind of set everything in place. Noticing I am getting some creasing right here from the eyeshadow primer. So I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here now. And this is going to go right up above the crease. But that is a really nice, pretty shade. I don't know if I would call this a warm tone. It kind of seems more like a cool tone to me. So I'm now going to take this deepish purple shade down here at the bottom. Still taking this on a fluffy brush. And I'm going to put it along the outer V and into the crease, just because I kind of want everything to mesh really well together. Honestly, the shades seem to be blending in really nicely together. I'll go back into the last shade and just blend this out. So let's go ahead and add a shimmer shade now. There's one specific shade that is really calling my name, and it's going to be this one right here. So I'm going to start with this on the inner portion of the lid. Oh yeah, that's exactly the shade that I wanted for this particular look. It's like a really pretty, like pinkish taupe shade. And then I'm going to take this shade right here. I'm just going to use this to morph together the shimmer and the matte. Once more, I'm going to go back into that deep shade we used. So as for now, guys, we are done with the eyes, and I really do like how this look turned out. I do use neutrals a lot, but I usually don't pull toward purple neutrals. I usually go for like brownish, so I really am enjoying this look. So for any of you that watch me, you know that I suck at eyeliner and I cannot do a wing. So here I have the IMethod Beauty eyeliner stamp. So I'm going to use this to stamp out the wing. And then to do my line, I'm going to use this one if it's not too dried out. This is the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. So this is top rated on Amazon. I think the NYX one comes first, but this is second to that. And I just figured, why buy another liquid eyeliner when I barely use the ones that I have. On the stamp, you have a left and a right side. So I like to do my left side first just because it's my non-dominant side. And I feel like it's easier to match my left side than it is for my left to match my right. Okay, y'all, not bad. I think this is probably the most they've ever matched. Not even joking. They both look really good. I'm just going to try to draw a line with the Maybelline. It's probably really dried out. I don't know if it's going to work. So if it doesn't, I'll have to go in with something different. So it definitely did the job, but it is very dried out. So for lashes, I have these ones. These are the Emeda 10 pair of false lashes. So they have two bestsellers. This is one, and then they had one that was a little bit higher that was really, really dramatic. So I decided not to go with that one. So I'm just going to take these ones right here. And then I also have Amazon's best-selling lash glue, and that is the Kiss Adhesive. And of course, this is by far the best. So I'm not going to do this on camera, so I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to apply the lashes, and then when I come back, we can get started on the face makeup. All right, y'all, so let's get back to it. These lashes are so natural that I think I'm going to have to add some mascara just to like volumize them a little bit, because I feel like even I can get my real lashes to look like this, even though they're so short. So really quickly, I'm going to tightline, and I'm going to take the best selling eyeliner on Amazon. This is the NYX Tractable Eyeliner in the shade Black. So again, I don't usually do this, but I'm going to try. I'm going to take the Essence Lash Princess Mascara, and I'm just going to add just a little bit. I mean, look at the difference that made. And this is on false eyelashes, you guys. That is so crazy. All right, y'all, let's get into my favorite part, which is the face makeup. Top rated primer from Amazon is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. So I used to use this a long time ago, and then I kind of stopped, but I'm excited to get into it again. And then like the rest of the face products that we have are going to be matte. So I'm really scared for my super dry, dehydrated skin. So this is a silicone based primer. I'm sure everybody has heard about this. If you guys shop on Amazon or even shop in the stores and you're looking for an affordable primer, this is definitely one that a lot of people use. But I mean, instantly, pores wear. Like, I have no visible pores, you guys. So for foundation, this also is probably going to be no surprise. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This is for normal to oily skin. Now, I do like this. It's full coverage. It lasts all day. But again, it is very matte. It is very drying. And on my super dry skin, it's not the best in the winter time. But I moisturized extra today, and I'm hoping that my skin doesn't get too dry. Listen, I'm going to be taking this sponge by Beakey. Again, top rated on Amazon. You get a 5-pack for $10. So I'm just going to dump a little bit on the back of my hand. That's the only thing with this foundation, is it does not have a pump or anything. I'm going to go ahead and start dabbing this all over the face. This isn't my shade, I know, but we're gonna make it work. So to cream, bronze, and contour, I'm going to take the NYX Wonder Stick Highlighting Contour Stick. So you get a highlighting stick on one side and then a contour on the other side. I'm actually just going to use this to contour my nose. I'm not going to contour or bronze the skin because we do have a powder for that. But this contour stick is so very creamy, and that's what I love most about it, is it's super easy to blend in. I'm just going to add a little bit of cream contour just around my face. I wasn't going to, but I feel like I need it today. Cream blush. Let's go with concealer first. So I'm going to take the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. This has like over 200,000 reviews, which is a ton. So before we go ahead and set everything down, I'm going to take the Maybelline Cheeky Sheer Cream Blush. I have this one in the shade Rose Flush. To be honest, you guys, I've only used this like once or twice and I wasn't a huge fan of it, but that was back when I really wasn't into cream blushes. So I'm going to go ahead and apply some to the back of my hand. So this is what the shade looks like. Take a flat top foundation brush and I'm just going to lightly... Really nervous that it was going to be really pigmented, but it's actually a lot more sheer than I thought and I really like it. That looks absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm not even kidding. That looks so pretty. So let's go ahead and set the face now. And again, this is probably no surprise. This is the original formula AirSpun loose powder. So I'm going to take a Real Techniques setting brush to set under my eyes and my T-zone. It's been a hot minute since I've used this, you guys. When I smell this, I just think of like 1950s. I don't know what it is, but I feel like powder smelled like that back then. And just at the rest of my face, I'm going to just take a bigger powder brush. So next for powder bronzer, I'm going to take the Physicians Formula Matte Butter Bronzer. This is in the shade Matte Sun Kissed. And again, this is the top rated on Amazon. I don't think this particular shade or this particular style is, but the Physicians Formula Bronzer overall. So next for blush, the top rated blush on Amazon is the Milani blush in Luminoso. A cult favorite, a classic. But this is so pretty and it leaves such a nice, like, natural glow. The best-selling highlighter on Amazon is Wet n Wild. So I have this one in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Now, why this is a bestseller, this is so pigmented and so beautiful. I do need mine in a lighter shade, but other than that, it's still a really good highlighter. I'm just going to take a pencil brush to do my nose. Let's go ahead and finish the lower lash line, and then we'll set the face, and then we'll do lips. So for the lower lash, I'm going to go back in with this shade and this shade, the two mattes that we used. The lighter one. I'm going to take the darker shade. So for eyeliner on the waterline, I'm going to take the NYX eyeliner in brown. Again, one of Amazon's best sellers. An inner corner highlight, I'm going to take the second shade over. I honestly love when palettes put a shimmery brightening inner corner highlight, but then they also put a lighter one. I feel like it makes the palette more versatile. Ooh, that is brightening. Oh, see, I love when a shade applies like that. It's just like, makes me so happy. Literally, I'm not even like digging my brush, I'm tapping. So I am going to go ahead and set the face before we go on the mascara. And the best-selling setting spray on Amazon is the NYX Matte Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray. And again, like I said, my face is going to be extremely matte. I was almost thinking about cheating and going in with the Dewy Finish one, but again, it's not the best seller. So we're just going to go ahead and put on the matte one and hope that Amazon does not let us down. Honestly, guys, the mister on that was really nice. And I think this is actually like a mini size, which it feels really, really good. So I just like to go back over it with my sponge just to make sure we don't have like any spots or dots where the setting spray is sitting. So again, for mascara, the Essence Lash Princess, I'm going to go ahead and add this to the lower lashes. And again, you guys, one coat of this mascara and it's like, well, bam, it makes my lashes look so long. The only thing I could say about this is after probably a few hours of wearing it, it does start to like smudge and like break apart and stuff. But other than that, it's a really good affordable mascara. But even from using the NYX setting spray, my face doesn't look insanely matte. And that's probably because I have highlighter and stuff on. But honestly, it looks really, really good, you guys. And I'm super impressed this far. All right, y'all, we are near the end of this video. So the last thing we have to do is lips. And the best lip liner and the best seller, probably no surprise, it is the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Pencil. So I have this one in the shade brown. I actually have a bunch of these, but I'm just going to go with the brown one for today. And then the best selling lipsticks, you guys, probably no surprise again, are the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipsticks. So I have a few shades of these as well, but I think for today I'm either going to use the Seductress one, which is more on the pink side. And then I have this one, and this one is in the shade Driver, which is way more on the nude side. So I think for today, I'm actually going to go in with Driver. And then for gloss, I'm going to take the NYX Butter Gloss, which is also another bestseller. This one is in the shade Madeline. So once this dries down a little bit, I will go back in with the lip liner just because it kind of looks like I have foundation on my lips where it's a little bit too light. If I can say one thing about these lipsticks, it is they are literally amazing. They literally last all day. Even at nighttime, when I go to remove them, I'm like, okay, it's all gone. And then I go to brush my teeth and I'm scrubbing my lips and stuff, and there's lipstick literally everywhere. So they do last just like they say. First, they are a little bit sticky, but that doesn't last very long, and that really doesn't bother me anyways. Then taking the NYX Butter Gloss in Madeline. Alright guys, so here is the finished look using a full face of best-selling Amazon products. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a close-up, and then we're going to talk a little bit about these products. Honestly, guys, I was impressed with everything. There wasn't one thing that I tried that I disliked. Honestly, I really liked the eyeshadow palette. I didn't expect much from it. I don't even know why. Like, I just didn't expect a whole lot from it, but I really, really did love it. And I especially love the shades that we played with today. I love the whole purple pinkish look. I feel like it looks really, really pretty. And then as for the foundation and the matte setting spray, I was not expecting my skin to look this flawless and this dewy because it doesn't look incredibly matte, which I personally like. I can't stand when my face feels super tight and matte. I like when it's more like in the middle of like matte and dewy, where it's gonna last all day but it's not gonna get super dry or like fall off my face. Guys, I loved everything. I understand why these are highly rated products on Amazon because they literally all deserve the hype. If you guys like this video and you guys want to see more videos like this one, please be sure to give this video a big old thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. That's gonna let me know that you guys want to see more of these types of videos. And yeah, guys, other than that, I think that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for being here with me today. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.